Happy Friday, everybody. Max here, and on today's Daily Fix, we've got bugs. Bugs everywhere. Not the creepy crawly kind, but still pretty annoying. Fallout 4's next-gen update went live yesterday, and it's got more bugs than a radroach-infested wasteland shack. Meanwhile, almost 2 months into its release, the Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is getting a second major update to fix some of its bugs. And finally, we've got an Elden Ring collectible that'll cost you an arm and a leg, or maybe just a leg. Let's get into it. Coinciding with the successful debut of the live-action series on Prime Video, Bethesda finally dropped a free next-gen update for Fallout 4. The update brought better lighting effects, improved frame rate, higher resolution up to 4K, new Creation Club content, and some bug fixes, but it also brought a bunch of new issues of its own. On the PS5, gamers are reporting textures failing to load properly, and some aren't even able to download the update at all. Over on Xbox, the game's quality mode seems inaccessible, meaning players can't access one of the most touted features of the update, which is 4K resolution on ultra settings. Digital Foundry confirmed that only the 60 FPS performance mode works on Xbox right now. The Steam version isn't spared either, with the update breaking popular third-party mods, which we kinda saw coming, and the game is unplayable on Steam Deck for some users. Across all platforms, there are reports of the game crashing, characters being frozen in place, and the list goes on. Yesterday, we reported that PS Plus subscribers were seemingly paywalled out of the update, being forced to purchase the full game to get it, and Bethesda has confirmed that this shouldn't be the case and that a bug was preventing the update coming to those who own the game via PS Plus. So, not just Microsoft trying to get more money out of Sony people, just a bug. Bethesda is definitely aware of the issues, and given the massive upswing in popularity the games have gotten because of the show, it would probably be in their best interest to get out some patches in a timely manner, though bear in mind Fallout has been out for almost 9 years, so who knows when they'll have it all buttoned up. If you want your Fallout fix without game crashes and other issues, maybe check out the show if you haven't yet. We gave it a 9 out of 10. It's a good time. In related news, Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection is getting its second major update in less than 2 months of the game's very rocky launch. Via developer Aspire's website, the patch includes improvements to all versions of the game, as well as specific changes for the Steam, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch versions. Aspire also said its work on Update 3 is beginning, but didn't say when fans should expect it. Update 2 for the collection fixes missing audio and visuals, texture issues, misfiring AI, respawn counter bugs, server stability issues, and game crashes, and apparently the lightsabers were too bright. They fixed that, I guess, though I feel like lightsabers are supposed to be bright. I don't know, I haven't seen it in action myself. The Star Wars Battlefront Classic Collection has come under fire since it launched 6 weeks ago, with Star Wars fans claiming the games were sold in basically an unfinished state, which is especially absurd when you consider that Battlefront 2 was in a finished state almost 20 years ago when it originally came out. Currently, the collection has a mostly negative rating on Steam, so maybe just play the 2017 Battlefront 2. That also had a pretty rough launch for other reasons, but it's been out for like 7 years now, and it's actually pretty good. Alright, enough about bugs, let's talk about rot. Scarlet rot. You know, the disease from Elden Ring that can make you go insane and cause your body parts to fall off. One of the most decorated warriors in the game, Melania, actually fought with a fake arm, and now you can own that very arm. Over on Bandai Namco's online store, you can purchase a life-size replica of Melania's right arm. It is extremely detailed with gold-hued paint, an articulated wrist, and it comes with a metal base or wall mounts for however you want to display it. Now bear in mind, your arm will not fit inside this. The shoulder joint has a hinge that blocks where you would insert your arm, and there's no way to get your hand into the arm's hand anyway, so don't even try. It's very expensive, and you'll probably break it. And honestly, whatever else you want to do with this thing, that's your business, and nobody needs to hear about it. How much will this limited edition decorative prosthetic cost? Why, $459 US. Can you say it costs an arm and a leg if it is actually an arm? Because I feel like if you spend an arm and a leg to buy an arm, and you get an arm out of the deal, that you still have an arm. So I guess it's like having your cake and eating it too, but then you get more cake, so you have eaten and had the cake, but you still have the cake. I don't know. What other Elden Ring thing should they make a replica of? I want a life-size version of one of those giant lobsters to put in my yard so I can one-up my neighbor who's got that 12-foot Home Depot skeleton. Anyway, those are your stories for today, Friday, April 26th. If you're looking for something else to watch, check out this week's episode of Next Gen Console Watch, where we debate the game industry's current strategy of making TV shows instead of games. I'm Max Scoville. I'll see you later. Have a good weekend, everybody.